Here's Wiggins. There's the feed to Jang. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Martin kicks to Jang. That's tipped and stolen by James. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Now here is Martin. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Toronto. There's the pick. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game. You know, getting the ball inside early.
Well, it worked to perfection there. I like the game plan. Get it inside, force the defense to react, and then play off your big man.
Martin against James. Steps back and fires. Jump shot is good that time. James has got his first bucket in this one. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Rubio dishes to Martin. Kicks it to Wiggins. He feeds it to Jang. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. No one near James as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. James has got 5 points so far.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Here's the screen. Martin kicks to Wiggins from outside the arc, and that one's good. Wiggins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Oh, the rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I thought it might be a little imprudent to try to get those points right back, but it worked.
And it's good off the back of the rim and in. And it's 7 points for the kid.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Rubio, the pass to Dang. Here's Martin. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
The Clippers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Now, collectively, this is a 73% free throw shooting team.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
And Minnesota has had their hands full guarding against James.
He already has 9 points and the 1 steal. That's dominance he's showing us.
You're not going to see displays like this one too often, guys.
Timberwolves trail by 3. In low to Martin. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And that's now 6 points for Martin. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. It's deflected and stolen by Jang. James against Rubio. In the corner, it's Martin. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side and working to get a good shot. You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Rubio penetrating. Makes it off the glass. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's James.
Wow. Look at that athletic play. Incredible.
Wow. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Puts up the baby hook. That misses off the backboard. The Clippers in the lead. Over in the corner, Mbamute trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Wiggins, and he gets it to go. Wiggins has got 5 points so far.
You know, the only tough part of that basket for him was getting into such good position. The rest of it seemed easy.
And why don't we quickly go to the 2K leaderboard and find out which shooting guards have been the hottest at the free throw line this season. You look at Kevin Martin, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic. And, of course, J.J. Redick down a few spots. The Clippers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Stolen by Martin. Now, here's Rubio. Right now averaging 11 points a game. Martin wide open. He fires. Another miss by Martin. And it's the Clippers' ball. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And, Doris, what'd you find out?
He knows that the challenge for his team in this game will be to slow down Blake Griffin, who he described as instant momentum. With Griffin being such a handful physically, they plan to limit his ability to get any space around the basket and hopefully cut down those powerful drives toward the rim.
Thanks, Doris. The drive by James. Jordan dishes to Mbamute. Back to Jordan. He kicks to Mbamute. 6 on the shot clock. Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got 15 points. And Clark, we saw a very animated huddle that last break, and I'm sure the coach wanted something specific from his team.
Well, Kevin, this is certainly a key moment for the squad, and he's looking for players to lock into the new game plan and carry it out the rest of the way. That's what he's trying to get across.
Here's Paul, following the score by Kevin Martin, and the basket good. And it's 7 points for Chris Paul.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early stages.
Tell you what, both teams playing downhill. Who's going to blink first?
Now, here's Rubio. Martin kicks to Rubio. Martin against James. Young with no one around. No good from outside. Clippers leading by 4. Here's James. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. This shooting has been off the charts.
Here we go. When we put a shot up, I want our bigs to look for a rebound, and I want everyone else busting their behinds to get back on defense.
Whole new look on the floor for Minnesota. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Chris Kaman is checked in for Jordan. Hawes comes in for Blake. J.J. Redick's checked in for Mbamute. And it's Crawford in for Chris Paul. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. If what I heard holds true, I'd say their pick and roll is going to be their primary offensive weapon. He made sure that his guys knew that should be the play they run until the defense shows they can stop it. He also said something you don't hear too often from a coach. He told his guys they should have a shoot-first mindset instead of trying to be, quote, too cute with the ball. It's still very early in this game, so there's plenty of time for those changes to take effect, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Levine after the made shot from James. Brewer's shot is off.
In terms of rebounding, it's been a sensational opening quarter.
I like sensational. That's a good word for it. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Now, you got to make a defensive adjustment here, Clark. Time to collapse inside, force the ball back out on the perimeter, make them beat you from long range.
Here's Pekovic following the score by Jamal Crawford. To stop the run, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Spencer Hawes. The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
They're right around 74% as a team from the free throw line to this point of the season.
And guys, you know what? That's made things hard for them in a lot of their games. I mean, that inability to convert their chances at the free throw line.
Now here's James. Not a lot of room, and the shot is good. James has got 21.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
Yeah, that's 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed on good looks right at the rim.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Third team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Zach LaVine. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 23.
These teams don't look like they belong on the same court today.
Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous to have a double-digit lead this early.
Here's LaVine. James covering. And Brewer kicks to Barton. The Timberwolves working the ball around them. Shot clock at 6. Into Begovic. And stolen by Kaman. James outside. Pass to Hawes. Back to James. Feeds it to Redick. Shoots the 3. Can't get it to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, that was very sloppy in that first matchup. It was a poorly played game, and it turned into a blowout because they continued to turn the ball over and they didn't execute offensively.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. James kicks to Kaman. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, what a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, it sure has been. Look at the lead they've jumped out to already. Impressive.
Here's LaVine. James covering. Right through the D for the layup. LaVine's got 5 now.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Clippers lead by 11. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.